suck up for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Buffalo's offense taking the field again here. Charles, you saw them week 1. They lost against Pittsburgh. Week 2, they really turned things around. They go down to South Florida, crush Miami 35-0. That margin of victory tied for their largest in the last quarter century. So, there's so much talk about Josh Allen as the MVP candidate and so forth. But, man, does this defense get overlooked sometimes because they were really sensational?
That is so true, and I popped in the tape just to see Gregory Rousseau, their first-round pick, back on his old home field at the University of Miami. 2 sacks, and he was in the backfield all afternoon. And, Brandon, you were there. You called the game. A couple other observations from you about this Buffalo team in Week 2.
Yeah, well, 6 sacks altogether. They just lived in the backfield. Now, unfortunately, they knocked out Tua Tagovailoa. I say unfortunate for Miami. And they never let Jacoby Brissett get comfortable when he came in the game, Charles. He was running like his hair was on fire every time he dropped back to pass. And they forced 3 turnovers. So it was just complete domination from start to finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they needed, because the offense we know about. The defense, that could be the X factor for them as they try to be the team that gets to the Super Bowl from the AFC. I love what they have coming up with their 2 home games. Washington and Houston, and then a big one, Week 5, a Sunday nighter, AFC Championship game rematch with Kansas City.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Being chased out left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
To the air, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Dancing to his left, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 2nd and 10, Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain of 39 that time. We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating. But his message there, keep waiting. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Touchdown! Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try another. Out to his left. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. So we've hit halftime. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And, Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. He'll get about 4 as he's 8-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They do go for it. Here's Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Allen to throw once more. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 48 yards. And the Bills draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Brady now to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got the hookup with Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's taken down inside the 30.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Second and 10. Now Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To throw is Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Forced out to his, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Throwing is Allen. And this one is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. Allen. That's taken in by Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Into the hands of Singletary. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Tampa. This one fielded at the 5. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Time to see what this Tampa Bay Bucs offense has in store. They're led by the now 7-time Super Bowl champion, the MVP of Super Bowl 55. Charles, it's Tom Brady.
Well, we've all seen what Tom Brady can do on a football field for a couple of decades now. But how about his most impressive accomplishment? Moving to a different franchise and taking them to a Super Bowl title as well. Not many players can continually stiff-arm Father Time the way that he has.
Brady now on first down. This one complete to Scott Miller. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. To throw is Brady. Flush to his right. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. From the 30 on second down, Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Brady. This will be caught once again by Brown. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain of 32 that time. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
Reload!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys... will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
We're scoreless after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Keeps himself upright. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Ndamukong Suh showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. On 2nd and goal. Allen. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage there by Carlton Davis.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Buying time to his left. Touchdown, Bills. That's caught. Devin Singletary from 8 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Well, Charles, looking back to week 2 in the NFL, boy, some quarterback injuries all over the place. Tua for Miami goes down. Indianapolis' Carson Wentz. Tyrod Taylor in Houston. Andy Dalton for the Bears all leave their games with injuries. Even Baker Mayfield had to play through one. Of all of those guys in all those injury situations, which one are you keeping your eye on most?
Well, can I use 2? In fact, I'm going to use 2. Thanks for the permission. I appreciate that. Indianapolis, Carson Wentz going down, Jacob Eason having to take over. From what I hear, a significant rolled ankle, which probably means he'll miss multiple games. And if that's the case, Jacob Eason has to take over, and the Colts lean even harder on their run game. Man, how about Miami with Tua? Tua going down, Jacoby Brissett coming in. It's a rib injury. Can he go the very next week against the Raiders? If not, Brissett has experience in doing that, and Miami will need to win on the road. As far as Chicago and Andy Dalton, I think they were ready to make the move to Justin Fields pretty soon anyway. Baker Mayfield's a tough guy. I really hate it for Tyrod Taylor. Although Davis Mills was drafted to be their future quarterback, Tyrod Taylor's had to play through different things like this before. Never has he had great luck.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. Flushed out right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Brady now on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady. This will be caught by Brown. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17 and able to get this out to the 25. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a pass dumped off. He'll be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, that's not exactly how they practiced it because on first down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up second and third down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But, boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And Sanders has got it complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen again. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Eluding the pressure right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
And he's in his 12th NFL season, and he's crafty, he's savvy. He's a guy who competes for the ball. 61 catches with New Orleans last year. Very happy to be in Buffalo. A big reason why, the young quarterback, Josh Allen.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen looking for the end zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. Steps away to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So problems there on the return. Very costly. Not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up second and 10. Brady now to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Jones. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Second down and goal. Brady. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Allen now looks to throw. And this one caught by Beasley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Allen to Beasley, first down Buffalo.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but Cole Beasley, he's in his 10th NFL season, and in 2020, his best year yet. 82 catches, close to 1,000 yards. Loves the freedom that this Bills offense affords him.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Right back to Singletary on second down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Allen will try to throw for it. Flushed out right. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught by Beasley. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Allen. Into the hands of Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now Allen. And he finds Beasley complete. Now a second down and 6. Throwing is Allen. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. He'll get a couple yards on that one. And that'll bring up a third down. Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. To throw is Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee.
And got his man complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Back to throw. Allen. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it. But bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going to... How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.